Martyr Eupsychius of Caesarea in Cappadocia, commemorated on April 9th. The holy martyr Eupsychius was born in the city of Caesarea in Cappadocia and received a Christian upbringing by his illustrious parents during the reign of Julian the Apostate, 361-363. Saint Eupsychius entered into a Christian marriage. At Caesarea, there was a pagan temple to the goddess Fortuna, whom Julian the Apostate revered. As Eupsychius was going to his wedding, the pagans were offering sacrifice to the goddess Fortuna. Saint Eupsychius was filled with zeal for the Lord, and he destroyed the temple. He knew that this would inevitably result in his punishment. Saint Eupsychius distributed all his possessions to the poor and prepared himself for martyrdom. The enraged Emperor Julian loosed his wrath not only upon Saint Eupsychius, but against all the inhabitants of this city. Some of the citizens were executed, while the more respectable were sent into exile. Christian clergy were drafted into military service, and he looted the churches of anything valuable. The city was deprived of its title Caesarea, that is, imperial, and resumed its original name of Maza. He also imposed a severe tax on the inhabitants. The emperor threatened to annihilate the city altogether if the people did not build a new pagan temple in place of the one destroyed. Julian tried to compel Saint Eupsychius to offer sacrifice to idols. For many days they tormented the saint on a rack and also with iron claws, but his faith was firm, and the judge sentenced the martyr to be beheaded with a sword. Then Julian embarked on a campaign against the Persians, marching through Cappadocia and approaching Caesarea. Danger threatened the city, since the emperor intended to raze it to its foundations. But then St. Basil the Great, January 1st, showing Julian the proper respect as sovereign authority, came out to meet him carrying with him 3 loaves of barley bread, which he ate. The emperor ordered his retainers to take the loaves and to give St. Basil a pinch of hay, saying, "You have given us barley, cattle fodder. Now receive hay from us in return." The saint answered, "O Emperor, we bring you that which we ourselves eat, and you give us cattle feed. You mock us, since you, by your might, are not able to transform hay into bread, the essential food of mankind." Julian angrily retorted, "I'll shove this hay down your throat when I return here from Persia. I shall raze this city to its very foundations and plow over this ground and turn it into a field. I know that it was on your advice that the people dared to destroy the statues and temple of Fortuna." After this, the emperor continued on his way, but soon perished in his campaign against the Persians. He was struck down in the year 363 by the holy great martyr Mercurius, November 24th. After the emperor's demise, the Christians of the city of Caesarea built a splendid church over the grave of Saint Eupsychius, and from his holy relics they received help and healing.
Ave